Hello and welcome to the next generation. We are officially starting Cancer Generation today, which has been a very long time coming. I always get so nervous filming the first episode of each generation that I always hold off for as long as possible. I have no idea why. Before we get started in today's gameplay, I do want to do a quick introduction and just sort of go over what the requirements are for this generation. And also I want to talk about who is the heir for the Cancer Generation. So if you watched last season, you'll know that we ended up having twins, and there was a lot of back and forth on who we thought was going to be the heir for this generation. We actually ended up having a son and a daughter. A lot of people really wanted Sydney, the boy, to be the heir because we have not had a male heir yet, but a lot more people really wanted Adelaide, the female character, to be the heir. They just felt like she fit the requirements a little bit better, but there was a lot of back and forth between a lot of people, so I ended up holding a poll on my community tab, and I said whoever wins the poll is going to be the heir. I can officially announce that the winner of the poll was Adelaide, so she is going to be our heir for the Cancer Generation. But if you are a Sydney stan, do not worry. He will be here for a very long time through this generation. These siblings are super close, so we're going to see him loads, but the requirements will be filled by Adelaide. If you have already read the requirements for the Cancer Generation, feel free to skip forward to the gameplay part now, but if you haven't, I'm going to quickly go through them. So our requirements for this generation is to play online video games with friends every week as a teenager, have a rom-com style meet cute at Geek Con as a young adult, get engaged within a week of knowing each other, and married within the next week. Have at least one son and one daughter, walk in on your spouse having an affair after you've had your children, join the education career at least a week after discovering your spouse's affair, reach level 5 of the education career, reach level 3 of the happy family aspiration, and reach level 10 of the parenting and video gaming skills. Have your parent move in with you when they become an elder. And then we have a couple optional requirements as always. One of them is to have a pen pal as a teen, another one to complete the postcard collection, attend every Geek Con, divorce your spouse and find love with a friend you haven't spoken to since childhood, go on a holiday with just your children after discovering the affair, reach level 10 of the education career, complete the happy family aspiration, and name your children after video games. So this generation is a lot. As you guys can probably tell, it is very focused around gaming, Geek Con, and also just family focused. Obviously, Adelaide is going to get her heart broken at some point, but she is going to really focus on her children as she gets older. So I'm pretty excited to play this generation. I'm going to quickly read through the little blurb it's given us. Keep in mind, we haven't really explored any of this stuff in the blurb at this stage. Keep in mind, Adelaide is still a very young teenager. She only aged up a couple episodes ago, so she is still very young. She doesn't really have many friends yet. She hasn't really met any people. So the stuff we're going to read through now is still going to come, so I'll just quickly read it. Generation 4, Cancer. You're never able to fully settle in as a child due to your parents' erratic ways and brash decisions. Your life is often uprooted by moving houses, so you never feel fully stable or like you fit in anywhere. You feel like you've never really had any true friendships growing up. You always have to leave them behind when your parent decides it's time for a change of scenery. You try to stay in touch online, playing games with them and chatting, but it isn't the same as being with them in person. Your parents always love you and treat you well, but you can't help dream of having a normal family, with parents who live together and living in a forever home. You have always wanted this life for yourself, but when you get it, you realize that this normal family isn't everything. Things aren't as easy as they seemed. Your partner has been keeping secrets from you, and you find out in the worst way possible. Absolutely distraught and heartbroken, you begin to put all your effort and love solely into your children, often forgetting to care for yourself. Your children are innocent in this, and you won't let them suffer because of your partner's mistakes. It takes you a while to get over the pain they caused you, but eventually you're able to pick yourself up and find a new focus in life. Your children will always come first, but you realize that you want to make sure all your children are looked after and cared for. You decide to join the education career so you can work with children and be there for them. Over time, you learn that the main thing in life is having people who love and support you. And just because a family isn't always together, it doesn't mean it's broken. I really love that. I think that is a perfect summary of how this generation is going to go, and I'm super excited to explore this with Adelaide. So I think we're just about ready to jump into the gameplay. We left things off with Adelaide playing video games in her room, and we've come back to her doing the exact same thing. It is actually Saturday at the moment, 7 o'clock in the morning, and I think she has been up gaming literally all night because she is completely exhausted. It looks like she's come to get some sleep in her mother's bed, but she can't decide whether she wants to sleep or get some food first. So she is going to head downstairs and get some food. Now, at the moment, her mother Maple is off at work, so it's just the two teenagers that are home today by themselves. We have Sydney over here, her twin brother, who is asleep on the couch. I'm going to get him up too because he is feeling pretty hungry, and I think he can follow in his sister's lead by coming into the kitchen and getting some food. Or is she gone outside? Oh, there's like some hot dogs on the table. Okay, I'll come grab a serving of that as well. She's like, hey, hot dogs on the table outside. I'm not really sure why he was asleep on the couch, but these kids seem like they've both been up all night. So we'll get them some food, get them some sleep. Today in game, it is Saturday, so we do have a prom on this afternoon. I don't usually send my teenagers to prom until they're like at the end of their lifespan, but since we have just moved to Tartosa, we haven't made any friends yet. I do want to send them to like, I guess what we'd call a like junior prom, because I want them to meet some people in Tartosa. So I'm gonna have them just sit down and like have a chat, get excited about what's happening today. Oh, I think we've upset our brother, but I'm gonna have a deep conversation with him first, and I guess we'll apologize for whatever we've said to him. Yeah, we'll apologize, and I think she can also probably say, hey, you're my favorite, because I don't want him to have his feelings hurt. Like, I don't know what we've done to upset him, but we'll make sure we apologize so we're on good terms. Good job, Adelaide. So yeah, I want them to go to prom today. So it's more of like a meet cute, I think. It's like a junior prom orientation into high school kind of thing. So I'm hoping they'll make some friends today, because at the moment their only friends are really their cousins. And I really want them to meet some new people in Tartosa so they can get to know some friends, and hopefully they won't have to just rely on each other to hang out with, and they can actually make some buddies. So Adelaide is heading out to the pool. I think this morning will be a nice, just relaxing one before we have prom. I do want her to get some sleep though, so instead of going in the pool, I think I might actually just get them both to come to bed for a little bit. Both of these kiddos are still sharing a room at the moment, and the smallest room ever at that. I do feel quite bad that they are still in the same room as teenagers. They're both growing, and I think at this stage they probably are wanting some more of their own space. Maybe we can see if Maple will like swap rooms with us, and then they can have the bigger room. We can like split it off by a curtain or something. But for now, they are just gonna accept what they've got and sleep in here. Plus, at the end of the day, our head is always in the computer anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Oh my gosh, I just clicked on Maple and look at her energy bar. She is gonna get home and literally pass out. She is so exhausted from this job. Also, this stupid thing, the discovery quest keeps popping up. I don't know how to get that to stop. I've disabled it so many times in my settings, and it still always pops up when I open my game. All right, guys. 2 o'clock, I think our alarm is going to go off, and these kids are going to finally get up and get ready. We don't know if we're going to be invited to any sort of party. Maybe our cousins will invite us out to a pre-prom party. So I want to make sure we are ready for the day. I'm going to get Sydney to come downstairs and take a shower. Adelaide is feeling okay. She is just crying it out in bed at the moment. I think maybe she's feeling a little bit nervous about meeting new people, but it's okay, Adelaide. Don't stress yourself out. Did you want to come over and we can play some games while your brother showers? Get her to play some My Sims Forever to get her in a good mood, because she does really love video gaming. Yeah, there you go. Head back up. And I think we should also maybe do a little bit of research on what we want to wear tonight. Adelaide is not too sure what she wants to wear tonight to prom. We're getting a call. Hey, Sydney, we're having a little get together before. Okay, so Sydney's been invited out. Yeah, I think we should go. I think he will actually just bring Adelaide along with him, even though she wasn't technically invited. I'm not going to bring our cousins because I do want to see who randomly shows up. So let's head over there and hopefully we can meet some new people. All right, so here we are. I guess this is our before prom get together, and we are in the ranch. Okay, interesting. Funny enough, our cousins actually do live right across the road, and I can actually see a couple of them now. So here we are. Adelaide is showing her brother a little video on the phone at the moment, which I think is super, super cute. She was just showing him, I guess, some memes or something. But yeah, look, she's enthusing about a new show. But I do think these guys should split off a little bit and try and just get to know some of these people around here. These are going to be kids that we're going to be going to high school with. So I do want her and also Sydney to come and meet them. I think first things first, I think we'll come say hey to our cousin Quinn, give her a nice big hug. Quinn actually did invite Adelaide to prom as a friend, so I think it is probably the nicest thing to do to come and say hi to her in the first instance. And someone's just started a fire. Well, this is gonna stress everyone out, isn't it? Can we like extinguish this lady, guys? Okay, there's a fireman here who's come to help. We're getting the infant out of the house. Oh my god, fire in episode 1. This is not how I pictured things going. Look at all these guys freaking out. Oh my gosh. Sydney's come to help. Yay, well done, Sid. Oh my god, it's literally... Guys, more fire is starting. Can someone just put the fireplace out? What is going on? This guy is like trapped us in, this fire guy. Come on now. Okay, so while that happens, I think everyone is outside freaking out. This is not how we pictured prom happening, and all of these people, I wanted to meet them, but I don't know. Oh my gosh. Are you guys okay? Adelaide is just in the background, like crying her eyes out. You poor thing. Breathe, it's okay. Our cousin literally left. She's like, I'm gonna go home. This is a disaster. I feel like a lot of people actually are leaving. So we didn't actually get a chance to meet anyone. That was the most like problematic party ever. And I don't know, like, I don't think we should stay here now. This has been really traumatic for the family. You guys can't just come in and browse books. I really do think you just need to head home and wait for prom to happen. So we're like, oh, I'm really sorry about the fire. I guess we'll meet you guys probably at prom. Yeah, we're gonna head off. Come on, Sid, let's go home. All right, here we are. We're probably getting a text from our cousin like saying, hey, is it all right if we come over? So I'm gonna actually just start a little gathering with our cousin and their mum. Honey is already here, so that kind of worked out for the best. We're just chatting with our aunt at the moment. Here are the other kids. Okay, there is Reese, and then we have Melissa and Quinn over here. I don't think we even got a chance to say hi to Quinn before, so I think we'll come over now and just give her a hug. Melissa is heading inside, and I think I want to plan out what I'm gonna wear tonight with Quinn since we are going together. I think these guys probably would show up in their formal outfit. I don't know why they would be wearing like regular clothes, like we're getting ready for prom. Our dad is calling Sydney to tell him a wild story. I'll say yes to that, of course. And I'm just going to quickly change these guys into their formal clothes just to see what kind of outfit Quinn has decided to wear tonight. So it looks like Quinn has dressed up super cutely. She has a little flower crown on. She's giving like Renaissance era kinda. These guys are really into like games, like medieval games as well. They love going to like Geek Con and like dressing up in their like their cosplays and that kind of thing. So I think they would take the opportunity for their prom outfit to be kind of inspired by that as well. So since that's what Quinn is wearing, I'm sure she probably brought Adelaide a flower crown too. So I could imagine Adelaide wearing a very similar thing, but we'll see her outfit when we get to prom. So I'm going to travel to prom and bring these two. Hopefully our cousins show up as well. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to meeting some new friends tonight. Okay, here we are. We've arrived at prom. We're both dressed in white, which is the generation color for Cancer. Adelaide has decided to wear the flower crown that Quinn gave her, and she has also paired it with a pair of fairy wings. She looks so cute, but yeah, she wanted to dress up like a little fairy tonight. And then Sydney over here is wearing a beautiful white suit. I thought he might dress up as well, but I guess he's decided to just dress formal. I think we'll come in and say hi to Quinn again. She's actually talking to someone we've never met before, so I think it's a perfect time to make a introduction to this guy as well. This is Lex. I think we saw him at the party earlier, but we didn't get a chance to meet him, so I'm gonna get both the kids to come and say hey to him. Just do a nice respectful introduction from both these guys. Look at these two almost matching. We're like, hey, oh my gosh, you look so cute. They can definitely tell that they're each other's dates tonight, but Quinn is feeling a little bit angry, I think. She seems like she's in a tense mood, yeah. And then we have Lex over here, who we are going to come and say hi to now as well. I have added a couple teens that I made, and I've also added a couple of teens that you guys have made. So if you see some like naked teens walking around, if we become close friends with them, I will give them makeovers. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep them as is because I did add quite a lot of teens in my game. These three are just chatting at the moment. I think we'll probably just like tell him a joke. I don't know, just like joke about Sunset Valley, I guess. I don't know, like we don't know him that well, so like what do you even talk to people about when you've just met them? She kind of is showing off her like quirky side a little bit. I do want to get to know like some of these guys and their interests. But I also want to do the things we've got here: dance, vote for prom royalty, and show off outfit. So let's come over here and I want to dance. I'm gonna come and slow dance together with our date, who is our cousin. And I think Sydney can come probably, he can come slow dance as well. He doesn't really know anyone yet, but why don't we ask one of these people to dance with us? Maybe we'll ask Sherry with the pink hair. See if she wants to dance with us. She is on the dance floor currently. Oh, look at these two cuties. I want to get a little picture of them. Aw, they look so sweet, and I love how they're like matching outfits and stuff as well. Oh, and Sherry actually said yes to dance with Sydney, which is nice. So make sure you actually greet her as well, okay, buddy? Maybe this is someone that you can get to know on like a deeper level, become good friends with, or come to a respectful introduction. Is she a teen? Yeah, she is. Okay, good. My teens do have like a shorter height mod on, so I think everyone that's small is in fact a teen, and he's got the good manners trait. Oh, I'm not sure if she's super into him. She did say yes to dance, but her face at the moment is like, I'm bored of you, bro. That's unfortunate. Oh, we are meeting someone called Cam, and she's showing us something on her phone. Okay, Adelaide, say hey. The award ceremony is starting. We didn't even get to vote for anyone yet. No! Oh god, I guess we're just gonna have to like see who gets it. We don't really know anyone, so I didn't really know who to vote for anyway. Okay, so who won? Prom royalty is Terrence, and prom jester is Adelaide. Oh my gosh, Adelaide went prom jester. Good job, Adelaide. She is a jokester, so I'm not surprised. She gets her humor from her dad, and she's won prom jester. Well done. Maybe people voted for her because she came in like fairy wings and they're like, oh, she's trying to be funny, but realistically she's just like that. I want to say hi to the guy who won prom royalty as well, so we can meet this guy. Oh, she's super excited. And Sydney is talking to Sherry again. Again, she looks so bored with this conversation. Oh, she feels embarrassed, actually. Why are you embarrassed? No, that's unfortunate. Okay, I do want to do a couple more of these things before we finish because I didn't get a chance to really do them yet, and prom goes very, very quickly. So I'm just going to pause, line a couple things up, and then we'll continue. Oh, look at us all chatting together. Okay, so we gossiped. I still don't know how to show off outfit though because it usually prompts you, but I don't know how to do it. I think she maybe can click on herself and show off her outfit, but I don't know. Oh! She's dancing with Lex. Okay, that's nice. And then I think that I was gonna have Sydney dance with Quinn. Yeah. Come over here and dance together. There you go, that's nice. Aww. I feel like prom turned out pretty successfully. I didn't get to do everything I wanted to do. I do want to take a quick couple like selfies with people before it ends. Oh, you know what? I really want to use the photo booth actually. Take a friendly photo with Adelaide, okay? Oh my gosh, Sherry's head's in the way. Sherry! Oh, this one's funny. Oh yeah, you can just see her face in it a little bit, but that's okay. Oh, they're so cutie, my twins. All right, they're heading into the photo booth now. We're gonna get a quick photo together. Prom is complete, no! And once they're done in here, I wanna see if Adelaide can get a photo with Quinn as well, because that is her date for tonight. Let's keep this party going. Want to come for the after party? Absolutely, we do. Again, they invited Sydney, but we'll invite the little group of friends we made today. So Adelaide, Lex, Quinn. I'll invite Melissa as well, and Reese, and then I want to invite Sherry. Yeah. All right, our little gang is all here, cutie. Oh, Melissa's dressed up like a princess, and then we have our other cousin here as well. We're all looking so cute. I want to see if I can get into the photo booth. Did we end up getting a photo with our brother? Because it sort of cut us off halfway, so I'm not sure if it even completed. I might have to go over as well. What are they doing? Ordering food. Okay, go get yourself some food, guys. And then after that, I do want to get back in this photo booth. I like how they both have just the exact same idea. They're like, yeah, we're hungry. We're going to come order food. We don't care what anyone else is thinking. They've just got one brain cell to share between them. I love that. She is so happy from tonight, royalty from winning the prom jester, and she's made a lot of nice friends as well. Oh, that was the type of picture which ruins friendship from terrible paired photos. What? Oh, you had a bad time in the photo booth with your brother? Why? Is your hat, did your hat get in the way or he wanted to wear it? I don't know. They must have had a little squabble in there, so we'll try again. Eat your burgers, though, okay? All right, I'm having Adelaide get in the photo booth with Quinn as well until Sydney is done eating his burgers. So hopefully this one goes successfully this time. I really love to see some photos from prom. How did that go? That one was better. She's feeling happy and confident from that one. That's nice. And she's heading over to check the photo now. I've never seen them check the photo before. Is this like, what is this? Oh, she's come to look at it over here. Yeah, you happy with that? What? And I'm also getting her to line up and do the same thing with Lex, and I'm going to get Sydney to also hop in the photo booth with Sherry as well. I think we'll do a funny photo with Sherry because we just met her tonight, so it might be a little bit awkward in the photo booth since we don't really know her, and it's such a tight, close space. So he's like, do you want to go get a silly photo together in the photo booth? She seems down. She's feeling a little bit embarrassed earlier at prom. I'm not really sure why. Maybe it's because her heels don't match her dress. I have no idea. But she seems like she's in a better mood now, and I think he may even suggest like, hey, did you want to go on the scary ride with me? I'll ask her if she wants to come. And Adelaide, oh, she's in the photo booth at the moment with Lex, and afterwards these guys can probably hop up on the ride as well. We'll go on the Ferris wheel. I'll see if Lex wants to come. I want to make new friendships with new people, so that's why I'm really focusing on these new people. But I don't want to ditch Quinn either, so we'll make sure we give her some love as well. She's like, oh, so funny thing is, I'm actually kind of scared of heights. Would you want to ride the Ferris wheel with me? Like, protect me a little bit. She's like, I'm worried I'm gonna fall off or something. He's like, yeah, absolutely. So he's on his way. Sydney didn't want to admit it, but he is a little nervous as he sits down in the minecart. Each little sound and movement has him jumping out of his seat. When something suddenly jumps right next to Sherry, adrenaline and instinct kicked in. Fight or flight? I think he would fight because he wants to show off that he is like not a scaredy cat. I mean, I feel like he would flight, but he wants to make a good impression. He wants to make a friend, so we'll fight for Sherry. With one scream, Sydney throws a heck of a punch towards the general direction. Sherry ducks out of the way at the perfect time. Sydney lands a nice jab onto the face of someone who has snuck onto the ride. Oh my gosh, gained friendship between riders. Oh, that's so good. I'm so glad. All right, we're just waiting for these guys to get out of the Ferris wheel now as well. And then I think we probably should call it a night and head home. But it was so nice meeting some nice like friends tonight, and we'll definitely meet some new people once we go into school on Monday as well. But I really, really enjoyed meeting Sherry and Lex today. It was good fun. There they are. She's like, thanks so much. That was so much fun. She's like, well, I hope I'll see you again. And he's really excited that she got prom jester as well. Oh, but yeah, she is exhausted. So we'll say goodnight to him for now and head home. But as she is saying goodnight to him, she's sort of just asking about like where he lives, just get to know him. And turns out he actually also lives in Tartosa. So maybe we'll catch up with him tomorrow. And he's also a geek. Interesting. We're a geek too. I don't even remember, like, I think every teen I made, I said them like some similar traits to our guys, but I couldn't remember who has what. It's really interesting. Okay, so we'll say goodbye to him and head off for the night. So I'm going to head home. Sydney is over here. He's probably just waiting for Adelaide, texting her like, okay, Adelaide, we gotta go, hurry up. And he is gonna head off home as well. Just gonna come in and get some animal crackers before we head to bed. Sydney's feeling pretty okay. He does need the bathroom though, and then I think he can go to sleep. Looks like Maple is currently still awake. She's waiting for her kids to get up, but she's just in the pool. Oh my gosh, babe, why don't you get up? Come on over here. Like, finally, look who the cat dragged in. You two are finally home. She's like, it must have been a good night for you guys to come home at 3 o'clock in the morning. She's like, did you meet any friends? How was it? I'm gonna come over and give Adelaide a family kiss. Sydney's in the bathroom, so I don't really want to interfere with him right now, but she's also gonna come over and, oh, he's broken the sink. We'll also come and give him a family kiss as well. Maple is like not the embarrassing type of parent, but I'm can potentially see her wanting to maybe get a photo of her kids because they are dressed up super, super cute. Do we have a camera in our inventory currently? We don't, but we can use our phone. Let me see if I can take a photo of either one of these kids. I'm going to take a photo of Adelaide, Sydney has fallen asleep. Oh my gosh. She's like, can I just get a little photo of you, please? Just for the memories, my first girl's prom. Oh my gosh, she looks so cute and so awkward. Oh my god. Look at her little finger guns. Oh, she is so cutie. This one's really cute, like the little like heart. She is actually just the most like adorable little princess in the whole world. Mabel's like, how did I make it such a pretty little girl? She definitely wants to get a photo of Sydney too, but he's fallen asleep. Can we wake you up, buddy? She's like, hey, mister, don't pretend you're asleep on the couch. I want to get a photo of both of you, okay? There you go. She's like, you can run and hide, but you are not leaving until I get a photo of you in your suit. She's like, that thing does not come off your body until I get a photo of my handsome son. She's like, I need to send these to your dad since he couldn't be there this afternoon. Oh, look at him. Yeah, look at that confidence this boy's got. All right, Sid, off to bed for you, bud. I think Maple would probably just like send Koya a little text and just let him know the kids are home safe and they had a really good time at prom. She'll probably send them the photos that she took as well. And I think even though she doesn't really need to sleep, I'm gonna get her to... Oh, actually, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. I'll get her to come and do some yoga over here instead. Good morning, everybody. So it is officially Mother's Day today in game. Maple is off work today because it is a holiday. She's just doing some yoga this morning, practicing her skill, and she's getting very, very good at it. As much as her job stresses her out, coming home, doing some meditation, doing some yoga is definitely what she needs to do. I'm actually going to get her to come inside and what are we going to do? Like listen to some music or potentially read a book. I will get her to quickly leave some incense here now. I want to see if I can smell it here or whether I need to actually buy some for the house. And then I'm gonna have these kids do some baking today. There's a couple things we need to do for Mother's Day. Oh god, she has work. Look, she's supposed to be off today, so I'm gonna actually get her to call in. It's supposed to be a day off, but maybe I did it too late, so we'll call into work today and take a vacation day. Gosh, she's like calling in. She's like, it's a public holiday today. I know I'm technically on call, but I've got my kids home and I really want to spend some time with them. Can you get someone to cover for me, please? And we've got a vacation day. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and leave some incense here. Beautiful. And can we smell it? I don't think we can actually smell that, so we might have to buy some different ones, but I will get her to leave some fruit as well because this is leaving her in a really, really good mood today. Okay. Time to come inside, I guess. Look at this rubbish we've got on the floor here. Can you please clean this up? And then I'm going to get her to... I think I want to get her to read a book, but I don't know if we even have a bookshelf in this house. I might have to buy some stuff. Okay, let's quickly see what we can buy. All right, here we are. So I've gotten us a little bookshelf here and we need to read a wellness book. So I think we actually are going to have to purchase a book to be able to do this. I want to go ahead and do a skill book and let's see if we can find wellness. I think it will be at the bottom. Okay, I'm gonna get all 3 of these books and I guess we can start off by reading book 1, Miss Maple. There you go, Wellness Volume 1. All right, let's begin reading this morning. Feel free to also change out of your work clothes at any time because we aren't going in to work today. There you go. She's got her regular outfit on now. Let's see how the kids are doing. Okay, seems like they've had enough sleep, so I'm gonna get these guys up now, ready for the day. Sydney, do you want to go downstairs, get started on some breakfast? Just gonna have him serve some fruit salad for everyone, something light this morning because I am planning on going out today to celebrate Mother's Day. I want to go over to Yuki and Dallas's house, which is the kids' grandma's house, and celebrate there. And I just want to bring all of like the sisters over so they can all spend Mother's Day. I don't know how long Yuki and Dallas have left, but if it's anything like the other generations, they probably will pass away in the next couple sim days. I want to spend as much time as possible with them, and it just makes sense since it's Mother's Day. I think Sydney also has noticed that this tap is broken. I'm going to get him to come and actually try and replace this because he has been really handy. He fixed the sink at Yuki's place last time, and he also helped build the treehouse. So I feel like handiness is potentially a skill he is quite interested in. He wants to catch up with his cousin too. Are you going to make this fruit salad or are we just going to stand here? Okay, there we go. He had such a nice time at prom yesterday with his new friends he made. Obviously, Sherry would become quite good friends with. We still don't know her super well, but to be honest, like she's got a good friendship with him compared to everyone else. And then we also met Lex as well. Oh my gosh, this is adorable. So Adelaide has decided for Mother's Day she is gonna wear this outfit, which was actually an outfit that was handed down from her from Maple. I love giving my Sims outfits to their children as well, so it seems like a hand-me-down, especially when they're early teenagers, because I feel like that is generally what happens. When I was a teen, I raided my mom's closet and stole a bunch of her clothes, so I can imagine that's what Adelaide has done too, and she's decided to wear it for Mother's Day, which I think is really sweet. She's just set the table, so we'll get her to clean up these old hot dogs while Sydney finishes his fruit salad. Oh my gosh, Maple, how are you doing with your book? She's done one peaceful thing, that's good. She's just watching them clean up. And salad is done. Let's come grab a serving, and then I'm gonna get these kids to actually do some baking today so we can take it over to our grandmother's house. Okay, we'll be nice and loving to Maple. We'll give her a hug and also just be thankful for her today as well. I also need to get some flowers or something to give to grandma and also to give to Maple, but we'll be thankful. There we go, big hug. This is from me and Sydney. Happy Mother's Day. He's finished doing his baking too. She doesn't like it. Oh my god, what? All right, I'm gonna get Sydney to repair the sink really quickly. I'm gonna get Adelaide to quickly do some baking, and then we are gonna head over to Yuki's place. So let's get this all sorted. I'll just pop these brownies in our inventory. I mean, these cookies that Sydney made, so we have them. Maple, do you have a moment to chat? I've got the wildest to tell you. Actually, we're literally on our way over to your place right now. So why don't you tell me once we get there? All right, so here we all are. We've arrived for the house party, which is really exciting. I am gonna go ahead and add Anzu into my household really quickly. Can I control you, or is that broken? And I'm gonna have Anzu actually invite over her wife and daughter today, because I feel like we never get to really meet them because the rest of the family like don't know them very well, which I'm not really sure why we don't know them very well. But she's gonna invite over Nori and Chelsea to celebrate today, and Sydney's saying hey to his dad, so they'll be on the way over. So here is Nori and Chelsea. I'm gonna get Anzu. I'm gonna get Mabel to come over and just meet them, so next time we can invite them. I've been meaning to do this for the longest time, but I've just actually added an updated version of them into my game, so I feel like this is the perfect time to do this. And Adelaide, be really careful that you don't get kicked out of this household from cooking. She's got the she's developed a cooking skill, which is interesting, and I think she'll come over and say hey to Nori as well. This is technically her aunt, because Nori is married to Anzu, so I'll do a little howdy introduction. And while we're here, I want to make sure we give all of those flowers we got to all of the lovely mothers in this household. So why don't we know anyone? I'm so confused. I feel like we should know all these people and then we just don't know anyone. Like, why do we not know our own grandmother? My little lovely. And are you straight over on the bar? Oh my gosh. See, I regret having her learn this mixology skill as a teen because she's straight over. Okay, we're just chatting to grandma over here and we're like, happy Mother's Day, Dallas, Grandma Dallas. We actually have something for you. Gonna give her a Mother's Day gift, and we'll give her one of these tulips that we bought. She must be telling us some sort of crazy story. And here's our other grandma, Yuki, so sweet. There she goes. She gave the little tulip to Dallas, and she actually really appreciated it, so we're feeling a lot better now. Maple, have you seriously come out to look at the plants that we've got going on over here? I'm sure you probably want to be spending time with your mom instead of that. Do you actually want to come over and see if we can push little Chelsea on the swing, maybe? Be like a good aunt and like hang out with some of your siblings. I feel really bad that Nori's just sitting in here by themselves, like just next to a dirty pile of plants. They never really come to these family events, so they must feel a little bit awkward. But I want to make sure we do come and say hey to Nori and make them feel really welcome in the household. They have visited us a couple times, but not when Maple's really been around. So this must be a little bit overwhelming for them, like just a couple of new people that they haven't seen in a really long time. But Chelsea seems to be really enjoying herself and she's having a really good time. Just giving a tulip to Clementine. She's really happy about that as well. And I think we can give a flower to Nori as well because they are also a parent, so they'll be celebrating Mother's Day today. Aw, this is nice. Just getting to know our aunt a little bit better. It's the first time they've met, so I really want to know what like skills and hobbies that Nori has. I guess we can debate game strategy. I don't know if Nori is super into video gaming, but Adelaide is, so that's what we're going to talk about. But we've got a gift for you. First things first. There we go. How sweet. Do they appreciate it? I think they do. They seem happy. It's nice. And then the last one I've got is for Honey, so I'll have to come over and give it to her as well. Maple, are you going to push your niece, or are you just going to stare at her like that? Come on, there we go. Whee! Oh, that's cute. Maple is probably just remembering when she had her kids and she's like, oh gosh, I wish I was able to do things like this with them when they were younger, but they just grew up so quickly and I was so busy like with all my careers, trying to keep them safe from Strangerville, etc. So she really wants to spend as much time as she can with Chelsea now and just feel that part of her heart that she feels like she missed out on with her own kids. And Honey has come out to watch as well, which is nice. I just feel like a lot of the girls are outside and I think that's really sweet. Aw, look at you two. Just everyone just like give each other hugs. I think it's really cute. Aw, Dallas with Sydney. What's broken in here? I can hear something broken. I might get Sydney to try and repair this one actually. Wants to help out his grandma's for Mother's Day. I feel like Adelaide gave everyone flowers and Sydney's gonna help with repairing their like little fridge and stuff. Alright, so while they finish that up, you two outside again? Did you want to maybe like pop a movie on with some of the other cousins? It seems like they're all sitting out here, so we could probably come and watch current movie with who we got here? Melissa and Quinn and Clementine. It's really sweet. I love looking at the old like family portraits on the wall, like little Dallas. When I see pictures of Dallas as a teen, or not a teen, but like a young adult, I'm like, dang, like I can see where a lot of these girls get their genetics from. And then we've got our little photo wall over here. I think we looked at this last time, but I still find it super, super sweet to like look at old pictures of like Yuki and Dallas, and they're the twins. And I would love to update this wall actually with some pictures of the grandkids. I think that Maple, she took some yesterday. I don't know if I can put any of them up on the wall, but we'll see. There's like a wall here that has a lot of photos on it that I can't really get anything on properly, but look, we can put a little picture of Sydney up here. I'll do a white frame to match everyone else. And then we should have a picture of Adelaide too, right? Cute. Now my grandkids are on the wall. That's so perfect. Yay, dinner is served. Okay, Sydney, do you want to do the honors of having everyone come and get it, call it a grand meal? And to be honest, why don't you also just grab a serving for your little cousin, Kelly? Cousin? Is cousin the right word? Yeah, I think cousin is the right word, yes. Anzu obviously can't hear when dinner's been called, so she's come to get herself a plate early before it's all gone. She's like, oh, I can see dinner's ready. I'm just going to grab a plate because if they call for it later, I'm going to have no idea. And of course, you've electrocuted yourself. Okay, no more touching that one. Get your food and we'll feed ourselves, be all good. So she thought that movie was super boring, so instead she's decided to come in and help clean up the kitchen. She is such a good egg and she really just wants to show her grandparents that she is really respectful. And I think by cleaning up, she's hoping they won't scold her for dipping out on some of the social activities, because right after she is lined up to go play Sims Forever on their computer. So she's going to clean this and then she's going to head over to the computer and play some games. It's finally free because every time we come over here with family, Honey's wife always ends up playing games on the computer, so she's like, finally she's left, so I'm gonna play some games myself. Here she goes, and just like us, she is playing The Sims while everyone else finishes socializing and just having a really good time. Sydney seems to be heading upstairs. I think he must need the loo. Oh, and little Kelly is asleep literally the whole time. He's come to bring her some food, that's right. So we'll see how he goes. Like, hey Kelly, wake up, little one. Brought you some dinner. Been sleeping this whole time. Yeah, I know. She's not gonna get the food. Get some food, okay? And we'll come in. Oh, there she is. Kelly, you gonna have some food? Oh, her mum's to come in to tend to her. Oh, at least he tried. You know what? That was adorable. At least he tried. All right, my guys. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and end today's episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed episode 1 of the Cancer Generation. If you did, don't forget to give this video a like and also subscribe if you're not already. And I'll see you guys in part 2. Bye.